salespeople is chatting with someone who wants to buy a used car. It's going well, and then your salesperson is asked a question that they don't know the answer to. Then they type something that they shouldn't have. Then, well, there's no then because that person is gone.
Uh-oh, that's right, an opportunity lost, all because of either flawed live chat training or flawed chat technology. Either way, says Jeff Stern, VP of Sales and Business and Development with CarChat24, it doesn't have to be that way ever.
There's a stat out there that says 50 to 55% of chats during business hours get missed by dealers that handle it on their own. And then at CarChat24, we have a little joke we like, with respect, because we're poking fun at ourselves when we were dealers. And the only thing worse than they're missing 50% is they're taking the other 50% and handling it terrible. So what we have at CarChat is the ability and the best tools possible for a dealer to handle their own chats, including the training, including our scripted answers, including Edmunds data and the ability to pass Carfaxes and files through and 44 language translate and seeing what the shopper's typing before they hit enter so you could read their mind a little and their browsing history and 100 other things. So this would give the tools, if they're used and trained properly, for a dealer to do it on their own, and that's terrific. We also have the ability to let them do it on their own, and we take the ones that they miss after a 15-second opportunity. But shooting you straight, Joe, I mean, if I could make anyone listening the victim of my unsolicited advice, I don't suggest that a dealer take any chats on their own in the house ever, ever, ever. And very often I'll get into a invoice reducing bill situation where a dealer can take half the chats or do them on their own or whatever, and I already have the people and all of this business. And the gross hemorrhage terrifies me when we're saving a little bit of an invoice, because here's the deal. The average chat, and I ask any dealer and they agree, and certainly in the 80,000 chats a month we do, it stacks up. The average chat is 8 minutes. At CarChat, we're making a lead 1 out of every 2, which means we're certainly missing some opportunities. We're not making every sales opportunity into a lead, but we're making 80% of those into a lead. But 40% of every chat we do is parts and service, and there's an awful lot of support chats. I'm looking for a job, or what's this phone number, or can you put me on a credit app or a service form, or whatever. It's 8 minutes. Of all of the dealers in our system, hundreds that do some of it or part of it on their own, they're taking 8 minutes of chat, but they're making a lead 1 out of every 3 or 4. So to me, to take this human capital and tie them up 24 to 32 minutes just to try to create a lead, when if it were me, if I had all that time, I would want to go back further in the CRM, 90, 120, 150 days, and see what's already in there that we could turn into a sale and let someone else worry about making the leads, especially if they're making a lead on a much higher conversion rate than the dealer anyway.